Let's move this a little closer. There we go. Oh, let's put on the microphone. Oh, hello, everybody. Move this down a little bit. Okay. Been a while. Today is Monday, June 30th, 2025. I got a new shirt on. I don't really love the color because it's not bright enough, but it's long sleeve and it's UV something protection, and I think it's going to be really great protection against the sun when I go out for a run today. And it's super comfy. I just don't like the color for running. I mean, it's a nice casual wear color, but it's not a great like active wear color, but super comfy. And it'll be nice to have sun protection because it's supposed to be really sunny today. It's summer and it is getting very summery, which is nice. Sorry, I'm going to move this again. Okay. So, update. I don't think I've updated since my show. June 21st, 2025. So 9 days ago. Yep. So, the NPC Tanji Johnson Classic 2025. I was very excited to do it. I'm going to get my 1 year later from my comeback redemption competition. And it was, I wrote out my goals. And one of my goals was to really enjoy every moment. And I did. I really enjoyed every moment. I didn't complain, I don't think, in my head too much. I didn't complain out loud too much, I think. And I think I just tried to stay present, soak it all in, and enjoy it. And I did. I had my new suit, and it looked really beautiful. And I found beautiful colors in my makeup stash to do my makeup, and I was really happy about that. My glam came out super good. I was super happy about that. My physique pretty well peaked. Oh my gosh. It was a very stressful prep and peak week. My weight just didn't come down as much as in the past. I don't let myself get as hungry either as in the past. Like I filled up with salad and lettuce and balsamic vinegar dressing, which when I got to my lowest weight, I didn't do that. So in the past year before, so I just don't like to starve at all. So if I was starving, I ate. So I think that affected things, but was very stressed out about the scale. But I was lean as I, really could be. And very conditioned and very fit. And I had an injury a couple weeks prior. Pointing here, it was a tear in my right hip muscle, which really impacted my running. But I made that up on the treadmill, which I felt really good about. I just extended my treadmill. And that really did a good job of getting me into condition. I signed up for 6 classes and I did them masters 60 and up, masters 55 and up, 50 and up, 45, 40, 35 and up, and open A, something like that. So that was super great. I was super excited about that, and that went super well. I don't know how my posing went. I haven't got the videos yet. The pictures looked pretty good in terms of my physique. My abs came in shredded, which is super hard to accomplish. My quads came in semi-shredded. They didn't do as good a job as usual, which was confusing and was stressful. The week of peak week, gosh, a couple days before the show, my body was not coming in right. I was not shredding. at all, and I got really freaked out, and I ended up going to the gym on Friday and working out, which I usually never do. I usually stop working out on Wednesdays. But I was so concerned. I had no shreds. Like my body was not shredded at all. Not at all. I was carving up and dehydrating, and I was still not shredded. So I was like, oh my God. So I ran to the gym, I drove to the gym, and I did a workout, and that, I think that really helped. I needed some mind muscle connection to start happening again. It seemed to help with the ultimate peaking process. That was Friday, I think. I left Friday, so I don't know if that was Thursday or Friday, but maybe it was Thursday. It was a day I wouldn't usually go to the gym, but it wasn't working. Things were not shredding. I don't know what happened. So it's very stressful for me. Peak week is very stressful because I never know the correct combination. My plan is always to do my original kind of peaking that I used to do in the old days, and I still want to do that for next time. So I did 6 classes. I feel I did really well, and my goal was to win, and I did not. So they kept moving me to the last place, the almost last place. I did beat one person, but it was her first ever show, so that was kind of no fun, you know. But it was, you know, something. But they kept moving me to the last place at the end. Last place, last place. I'm like, oh, last place. To be fair, there were more competitors and they were really in good shape, obviously. I'm just real small compared to people. Meaning not very muscular, really lean, but not enough muscle. And my butt is really soft. Now, had a lot of great experiences. Traffic was no traffic going up there. Got to check in early because I get up there early to the hotel. Checked in early. They had a great luggage rack. I got to empty my 2 luggage racks full of stuff with no problem up in the room. The room was fine. I brought my own microwave, which worked out super great because that hotel does not have microwaves. It was so great to have my own microwave. It was beyond great. It was fantastic. It was better than I would have ever expected the feeling to be. Not only did I have a microwave in the room, but it was my microwave. It was like, it was an unexpected feeling of like, this is fantastic, having everything I need and it being mine. It didn't feel like dirty and grimy, you know, have used utensils and items, just ugh. Things in hotel rooms in general, ugh. But so this worked out fantastic, unexpectedly fantastic. Refrigerator was big enough. There was no freezer. One of my rice containers went bad. 2 of my rice containers, which was really weird. I've never had rice go bad before. That was not a good experience. I was like, what's that smell? And at the very end, on my way out the door, going home, it's like, I got to get rid of this. I don't want to bring this in the car. So I threw out the rice. Anyway, because I try to keep things as clean as possible to come home. So while I'm all tanned up for the show, I don't try to not to get water too much on my tan because that ruins it. So I've gotten gloves, rubber gloves to wash dishes and try not to do that too much. And it's very, the experience of trying not to get water to ruin your tan while you're spray tanned for 2 days is very difficult. So I'm pretty good at that. Pretty good. Things happen. You just don't expect. Water spraying out, dripping something, or something. Oh, even a toothbrush, cleaning with water. I mean, you never know. So, rain. I stayed at the host hotel, speaking of rain, because it did rain, but I was at the host hotel, and the show was attached to the host hotel convention center. That was really nice. That was fantastic. I loved staying at the host hotel. It was so easy. I loved that. There were a lot of great things. There were a lot of little things that weren't so great. No coffee. The hotel did not have any caffeinated coffee in the rooms. No, they had run out months ago, and like they couldn't go to Costco and get coffee for the rooms. Like that was ridiculous. Me and the front desk staff complained about that, but they were really nice. And on the way out, leaving, as I was packing up to leave and go home in my car, there were no luggage carts. None. It was Saturday night. I left after the show. There were none. I'm like, there's no luggage carts? She's like, no, we're looking for it. I'm like, well, can somebody help me? No, I'm the only one. Everybody's on break. I'm like, are you kidding me? 2 full luggage carts full of stuff, and there's no luggage carts. But I can only blame myself because I'm the one that brings all this stuff. So I lugged a whole car full of stuff, 2 luggage carts, down 8th floor, down, back and forth, down the elevator to my car. Oh, it was terrible. It took like an hour. Moral of the story, by the time I was done, everybody was done with the show, including the judges. I usually don't stay till after the show to get judge feedback because I'm tired, I'm going to my room, I'm done. And there's still a part of a show left, like bikini and fit model, and those take forever. So I never do hardly ever ask in the time where you're supposed to, which is after the show, for judges' feedback. So I ran into a judge on my way out, packing my car. And I said, oh, hey, do you have feedback for me? He said, well, I'm the one that keeps track of the scores, the numbers. I add up all the numbers. I don't really do any blah, 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 blah. But you have a lot of loose skin in your bottom half. I'm like, yes, I know, I do. He's like, well, masters, we do overlook that, which obviously they don't. But maybe it could lean out. I'm like, I can't lean out anymore. Like I would dry up and shrivel away. Like it would not. Like I'm too lean when I get lean anyway, because I don't have the biggest muscles. I'm like, I can't lean out anymore. He's like, oh, well, you can build more hamstring muscles. I'm like, oh, okay. So I thought about that, and it's getting better direction. Now I knew that, but it was good. It was good to get a little tiny bit of feedback like that. It's like, okay, I can focus on that. So I'm going to focus on that. And when I got back to the gym, I realized there's some exercises I haven't done in a long time. Like squats, I haven't done in a long time because we don't have a free squat. They only have Smith machine squats, which I hate. And then the bars they do have are too light. So I have not squatted. So actually squatting is super hard for me now because I'm so not in squat shape. I used to be a really, really good heavy squatter. Now, no, not at all. So work on that again. And then the leg press is a really good all lower body exercise for me. I can really feel it on all those muscles. I can do hamstring leg curls more, which I hate, which means I need them more. And leg extensions really work my quads. So I'm focus on those kind of areas, which is good. It's going to be good. So it's going to be good. But I was really disappointed. I didn't win again. But I brought a great glam package and a good physique. My peak just did not go how I wanted it to go. So I thought of doing a show this last weekend, but I had decided not to because That's in Oregon. It's a long drive. And I'm glad I didn't, because ever since the show, I had been exhausted. All I could do is sleep. I'd sit down, I'd sleep. I'd fall asleep, I'd fall asleep, I'd fall asleep, I'd fall asleep, I'd fall asleep. I took naps, I fell asleep, I fell asleep, I fell asleep. All I did all last week, sleep and eat. And so I've been eating, sleeping and eating. So that makes me nervous. I don't like to gain weight rapidly and excessively, because then I know I have to lose it eventually for another show, which makes me very nervous and stressed out. But on the other hand, like, I was starting to get injuries. That hip tear, I got some tendonitis again in my elbow. You know, I have a pain in my back shoulder muscle right here. It really hurts. Like, my body is beginning to fall apart. And it needs more nutrition, I think. So this week has been to nutrition myself up and my body, and sleep and recover. And, you know, I just woke up from a nap, but I felt much better today. When I woke up initially, my first wake up, I felt much more awake and much more rested. And I think my recovery work is really working and paying off. I look very pale because of this light. What if I turned it off? Is that better? No, that's not better. Maybe if I face it away. So, my recovery work is really paying off. I am recovering. I've also been trying to run, but it's been so hard. My legs have felt like lead. They have not wanted to run at all. It's been so frustrating, but I just go really, 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 really slow. I try to keep the mileage up. I look yellow. I don't like that. Try to keep the mileage going a little bit. And going to the gym, cutting down the cardio at the gym. At first, I went back to the gym, just did a couple exercises, you know, a little small sets. And I'm building on that. And today was my first full workout, full sets since the show. So it's 9 days later. And it's my first full day of workout. Like, I followed my workout plan. And I did 20 minutes of treadmill. And then I worked today. And then I run today. And so it's going to be a full day of working out. I don't want to beat myself up too much. Last time I didn't recover enough. And that's when I tore this muscle during a race. A week after my last show. Gosh, that's when that happened. I forgot. So I'm trying to learn from the past and incorporate that into my recovery. So I'm recovering. I'm really fortunate. When I need to sleep, I can sleep. You know, I don't have outside stressors right now, knock on wood. So I can give myself that opportunity to sleep and eat and take care of myself and take things nice and easy. Got a lot done before the show, so I didn't have much to catch up on. I mean, I did catch up on stuff for a few days around here. I unpacked, I repacked all my show stuff, I cleaned my makeup brushes, I got things back into where they should be. I washed everything and repacked them. So that's really good, because I was so tired. But that feels really good. So I got that in order. So things feel pretty in order. And then it's the gardening season. So I've been doing little bits of that. And keeping Ginger happy, taking her out and playing with her and going for little runs with her. So it's been busy and not busy at the same time. So I think I've been doing a good job of recovering. And today at the gym really showed that. So I wrote out the pros and cons of the last show, and as usual, the pros were way outnumbered the cons. The biggest con is always not winning when I don't win. I've won in the past, so. But the rest of it was really good. My next show planned is now September, so it's a long time between now and September. So I want to work on visualizing these next few months. I kind of have a gap in my visualizations for that. I was going to do a bunch of shows in there, but I don't think I'm gonna. So this show in Oregon is just too far. There's one in July that I can't get a good hotel rate, and I can't get hold of the person, so I've just given that one the ghost pretty much. There's one is there one in August? And then September. So September is my next definite show, I want to not eat too much. Stabilize my weight and keep on track with the workouts. Also enjoy the summer and get really healthy, but stay lean. So I'm ready for contests again. So that's a big challenge. I've been eating yummy stuff and bought some stuff at my cupboard, and now it's there. So of course now I want to eat it. I might have to get rid of it. Like granola. Granola is so yummy. I did go to various restaurants in town and got some various things that were really good. So I should be pretty caught up on my things I want to get caught up on eating, and now get back to the basics, which is hard to do too. But so a goal is to eat healthy, stay lean enough for my next prep to be easy, and recover well, heal up my body, get nutrients into the body, get some muscles in the glutes and hamstrings, tighten up, and get back to fitness. Just kind of taking a dive because I haven't been able to work out too all much. And run races again and be able to run again and enjoy it and feel good at it. Yesterday I had a little run and it was hard. But I did it. Today we'll see how our run goes, Ginger and I. It's going to be hot, but it'll be nice. Ginger loves them, and I love when Ginger is so happy, and it's great to be outside. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, we're back. We did it. Brought a really great package. See how the posing has improved. And next is to work on my vision for this time period between now and September. And then what I want to bring to September. And that's my next journaling process. So good news is I'm recovering. It's been really grueling, but allowing myself to recover and having the opportunity to sleep and eat and sleep and get everything together, and get back into the routine a little bit and enjoy it. I don't want it to be a bummer. I want to enjoy it. This is my goal anyway. Remember my goal: health, happiness, active life, fitness. Stay strong. Have fun. So that's still the plan. Okay. Take care. Bye.